Well, if y'all still believe that Kanye West actually has mental issues like the media claims and that Micheal Jackson's death was actually a homicide like the reports claim, you might actually need to sit down and watch this full video because I'm about to blow up your mind. You ready? Let's get right into it. Now, if you follow Kanye West's life and the events, the news being published about him and his wife, that is Bianca Censori, in the media, then you will realize that all this has a lot of similarity to the events that went down in the King of Pop's life. Well, before he passed away at least. Now, for example, the fact that agents, or like Kanye calls them, handlers, are being placed in his life, that is Harley Pasternak, the Kardashians, etc., just like how they got placed in Micheal Jackson's life, is actually crazy. Now, for some time now, Micheal Jackson's fans have failed to believe that he just overdosed on meds when, for one, he himself kept on informing his fans, family and friends that he was actually being targeted and that they were going to kill him. Well, for example, this one time Micheal was on stage and claimed that he owned half of Sony Music. However, he was actually trying to pull out of it, but because he was actually making millions for them, they didn't want him to. So instead, they wanted to unalive him. Micheal said, and Sony being the artist that I am, at Sony I've generated several $billions for Sony, several billions. They really thought that my mind is always on music and dancing. It usually is, but they never thought that this performer, myself, would actually outthink them. Well, Micheal went on to say, so I'm leaving Sony a free agent, owning half of Sony. I own half of Sony's publishing. I'm leaving them and they are very angry at me because I just did a good business, you know? He continued, and Tommy Mottola is a devil. Whoa. Now, after saying that, Micheal Jackson went ahead and mentioned that Mariah Carey came crying to him one time, calling Tommy her former husband and former chairman and CEO of Sony an evil man who was traumatizing her life after the divorce. So if you are keen, Micheal Jackson and Kanye are not the only celebrities being targeted here. Looks like Kanye was right all along about Hollywood making these artists do things and trying to institutionalize them. I mean, talk about the Britney saga to now Kanye West being targeted not only by the media and tarnishing his name, but also using agents to threaten him like Harley Pasternak. Now, recently Kanye West came out to say that Harley Pasternak, his former trainer, did threaten to institutionalize him. Shortly after that, he saw Harley Pasternak in the same hotel as Kanye West in Dubai, following him, which literally confirms the allegations by Kanye West. So whoever is judging Kanye and all that, let's take some time and think. When Micheal tried to tell his fans that he was actually being targeted, what did the media, or for this case Hollywood, do? It portrayed him as someone who used drugs, mentally disturbed, when all he did was try to do things on his own without being controlled, and the end result was they said he overdosed. And now Kanye has and still is trying to communicate to his fans and to expose the industry just like Micheal did, but all that media does is say he has mental issues, just like how they said about Micheal Jackson. Anyways, I would like to hear what you think about the situation. Do you think there are similarities to the events happening in Kanye's life now to those that went down in Micheal's? Go ahead and give us your view in our comment section below. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe to this channel for more interesting stories like this one about your favorite celebrities. Bye!